You have a great idea for a film or other creative project and you need capital. So you start asking for capital. If you're fundraising like this,
Hello, this is calling. We're reaching out to invite you to review a private equity investment opportunity in an animated feature we're producing titled
you not only risk your creative project never seeing the big screen, but you also are in danger of legal and other financial liabilities. A security is a contract or an ownership interest or a transaction that's structured so that one person is investing money into a common enterprise, your creative project, and there is a reasonable expectation of profit, of return, based on the efforts of another. That's the Howey test. All that means is that when you're raising money for your creative project and you are getting money in exchange for a share in the ownership or the profits, you are selling securities. There are rules about offering securities in the United States. Among those are that you have to actually register with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, any offering of securities, unless you meet an exemption. Common exemptions, ones that I see oftentimes with my fund formation clients, also apply to people fundraising in other verticals, including film and creative projects. So common exemption from registration is under 506B or 506C of Regulation D under the Securities Act of 1933. The important thing for you to remember, though, is that to avoid having to register with the SEC, which is a very burdensome and involved and expensive process, you need to fit an exemption. Those exemptions are based on how and who you ask for money. One of the key parts of the exemption under 506B is that you don't engage in general solicitation. That means no cold calling, mass emailing, or mass voicemails like I received here. If you don't, you run the risk of ruining your exemption, and this could result in having to give back money to investors, fines and penalties with the SEC, as well as reputational harm to you and your investors. Trying to monetize or get your creative work out there as a media company or an individual creative is challenging enough, let alone dealing with legalities and financial terms that you might not be familiar with. You want to work with a law firm that understands corporate law. Those rules don't just apply to big financial institutions, they also apply to creatives and media companies that are looking to raise outside capital in the form of equity.